Hi guys, today we will talk about why most of the people fail to achieve what they want. It can be their personal goal, can be their professional goal, can be their goal about their finance, can be a goal about their anything or relationship. I have demonstrated these things with a couple of examples over here. I will go over very shortly. But before I go over with this, let me explain this 4 or 5 words with a very simple example where most of the people fail to understand what those words mean. Those words are: what's your purpose? What's your vision? What's your goal? What's your plan? What success look like? Now you may say like, okay, purpose, vision, goal, they all are look alike, but they are not. Let me tell you, giving an example. Back in 2014, I came to this United States, and I came to the States for my master's degree. Now, before I came to the States, I never flew to any cities, never used a plane, never went there, flying in any city. So this was my first experience of flying. I was flying from Dhaka to Doha, Qatar, and then from Doha, Qatar, I was flying to Chicago, and then I was going to my university. Now, in this particular case, I basically planned each and every steps, how long it will take, where I will eat, how long the flight will be, where I will sleep, how will I go there, all sort of things like everyone do, right? So in this particular example, going to my university is my vision, if you understand. So my vision is going to my university, and my purpose is basically doing my master's degree. So there's a difference. Why I am going there, that's my purpose. Because I wanted to do my master's degree, that's my purpose. My vision is, when I started my journey, my vision is I will go to my university, my end destination, that's my vision. Now, for this vision, I have separated these couple steps. One of the steps over here from Dhaka to Doha, that's my goal. So my goal is a step-by-step process of getting into my vision done. So that's my goal. From here to here, that's my goal. My goal is, okay, when I will land into Chicago, I will face the immigration, I'll talk to the immigration officer, and then I will, take care of my luggages. So that's my goal. Now, what does success look like? People think like success is getting something what they want, or they think like I'm failure if I don't get what it want. Actually, the thing is not like this. Success is basically a progression over the time for achieving something. Example, if I'm not able to get into right here, if I'm able to get from Dhaka to Doha and Doha to Chicago, that's a successful progression. So that's my success. So to go to your destination, if you make simple progress, that's a success too. It's not like you need to go to your end destination and make everything for getting into success. No. If you go little by little step towards your destination with good result, that's called success. So I think, the purpose, vision, goal, plan, and success are things very clear. Now, before getting into any of those, let me tell you something in a very simple word. We get something when we have a purpose. We get something when we have a purpose and when we become emotionally involved into it. Otherwise, we do not get anything. Now, let me tell about something. Let's say, for example, you want to get up very early in the morning for your weight loss. What your conscious mind says, okay, well, get up, walk, run, right? some of the people or most of the people do too. They get early in the morning, they can make it, they walk, they run, but their subconscious mind, from their inner mind, they say, okay, why not I sleep a little bit more? Why not I take a little bit more and then I will, wake up? Who becomes the winner? So the subconscious mind or inner mind, this is the inner mind, this becomes the winner because, well, I will tell you the because or the reason why it becomes the winner. But this always becomes the winner. Even if the conscious mind becomes the winner, it's a temporary winner, and then that's why you will see a lot of the people start walking or getting weight loss and then they gain weight again, or they cannot continue their walking or getting up in the morning. It's because their subconscious minds win. Same for quitting smoking. A lot of people know smoking is destroying their health, it's causing their health issues, impacts, and many things. Their conscious mind say, okay, let's quit it. They know how to quit it. They see people are quitting smoking. They think like, okay, yeah, I can do it. So that's their conscious mind says. What their subconscious mind says, when they start quitting it, they basically have a demand of nicotine in their body, and their subconscious mind say, why not I take a cigarette for the last time? I promise I will not take it anymore. Why not I take one more time? Who becomes the winner? Their subconscious or inner minds become the winner. Why? Well, again, I will go into the reason in later, but think about this, the subconscious mind or inner mind becomes the winner. Even if their conscious mind becomes the winner, some later time, their subconscious mind constantly urge for a cigarette. And that's why you will see, some cigarette smoker who quitted cigarette smoking, they get into smoking again because their subconscious mind or inner mind becomes the winner. Same for starting a business. They want to get into something, they get the proper training, they know how to do it. Their conscious mind say like, okay, yes, I can do it, I'm ready for going into it. But their subconscious mind or inner minds think about, what happens if these things go wrong? What happens if the other things go wrong? That's why, they cannot get into it. Even if they can get into it because their conscious mind is very strong, they fail because of their subconscious or inner mind in most of the times. Again, they can win and can only win when they have a purpose and they are emotionally involved with it. Let me explain it, what I mean by it. For example, everyone do grocery shoppings, right? We buy fruits, we buy meats, we buy vegetables, we buy spice, and then we cook, right? There are so many different ways of cooking. I'm not going into in detail. Someone may do pan fry, someone can do microwave oven, can do oven, or many different things. And then after the food is cooked, how much you are eating. So for example, let's say I'm not a doctor and I'm not going into in detail how the body function and then the numbers work. But let's say, for example, someone get high cholesterol. So what he thinks about, doctor says, okay, hey, you know what, you need to get fresh fruits, get rid of red meats or those things, right? So he figures out, okay, I need to probably get a salmon fish. They want helps for the good cholesterol. So they get a salmon fish and then they cook it. Now the thing is, how they are cooking. If they are frying it, then again, with this good salmon, a bad cholesterol is getting into their salmon because of the frying with oil, and then they are getting the bad cholesterol in their food. And then the thing is, how much they're eating. If they eat too much, probably it will get into their body and then more fat will consume, And then the thing is, when they are eating, if they are eating just before going into their bed, of course they are accumulating fat, and which will cause cholesterol in their body. So it's not about what you are getting, it's not about how good food you are getting over here, it's about how you are cooking over here. It's about how much you are eating, it's about when you are eating, meaning the total process impacts the output you want to get from what you are eating. The same happens over here too. We think. How we think? We watch televisions, news, we see Facebook timelines, videos, images, and then we do the same from YouTube's like you are getting now, and then we talk to friends, we get the knowledge from teachers, schools, universities, libraries, we read books. And then our mind has, I cannot draw very well, but I have tried my best. So this is my mind. My mind has two parts. One is conscious mind, meaning the outside part, and then the subconscious mind, the inner part. So conscious mind knows all of the things from there. It doesn't even impact the subconscious mind, because subconscious mind is programmed in its own way. It does not recognize which one is good, which one is bad. It does not recognize which one to take, which one is not to take. It has no ability to accept something. It has no ability to reject something. How the subconscious mind is programmed? The subconscious mind is programmed with years of training, and how you are used to it, how your parents were used to it, how your environment used to it. That's how the subconscious mind is programmed. And regardless what you do over here in the conscious mind, the subconscious mind will take the decision over and will overwrite your result, right? Like they are doing over here. Example, if I am a very cheap person, even if I know with my conscious mind that, hey, not always cheap are good, so buy with more price for getting quality things. I know this is, but if I'm a cheap guy, then I will go to shop and I look for the price, which product is cheap, where I can save more. That comes from the subconscious mind. And at the end of the day, I will get a product which is where I can save money, where I will be cheap. So my subconscious mind will take the priority over. You will see, that's why most of the people are like their parents, are like where they come from. I came from Bangladesh, so I will be almost the same or similar to the people living in Bangladesh, unless I cannot program my subconscious mind. Once you know where you want to go, so let's say for example, I wanted to go over here. If this is my purpose, I know, then if I'm emotionally involved into it, then when it's getting to my emotion, I really want to do it. I'm ready to do anything and everything for getting the things done, or wanted to go where I want to go. Then when I constantly think about it, I repeat my thinking, and then my subconscious mind get programmed into it, and then it can then override the conscious mind and get the things done over here. So why? That's only because of emotion and purpose. You should have a purpose where you want to go or what you want to achieve. If you don't have a purpose, think about it. I want, let's say for example, $1 million. That's probably your vision, not a purpose. The purpose is why you want $1 million. Why not $1,000,001? Why this is not like $900,099? Why this is $1 million? Give an exact reason for this. Define a purpose. Once you define a purpose, and then think about what you can basically give up or trade off for this purpose. You need to basically do a lot of work for getting into it, regardless what you are trying to get. Are you ready to do this trading? Are you ready to spend time on this? Are you ready to spend energy for this? If you are ready, then you will become emotionally involved into it. Think about whatever you got in your life. Even if you get something, that's because you were emotionally involved into it. You really wanted to get it done. You really wanted to get it for you. That's how you wanted emotionally involved. So when your purpose is emotionally involved, your subconscious mind will be trained to get it done, and then it will override your conscious mind, and that's when you will get the result. The result will persist, and that's how you will win. Thank you.